My name is Barbara and I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland, and this is Knitting I Love channel where you can find stuff about knitting, knitting related travels maybe, and I think that's all. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And what do we have today? Today we have episode 25. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. You can find me as Knitting I Love in all social media, definitely Instagram, Ravelry, and you can go and check my knittingilove.com shop where you can find my Knitting I Love bags, something new, and Knitting I Love markers. Yeah, and I can say I launched a new one, flower balls. Well, time flies, and basically since the last episode I was able to put 3 videos about my finished object, so I hope you've seen it. It was a beautiful warrior cowl, then Hong Kong socks, and a shadow shawl. Yeah, I will enjoy all those finished objects because I'm selfish, they're all mine. I'm a selfish knitter. So before we go to knitting, I know it's not related to knitting, but you probably noticed that I did something with my hair, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I was left for the whole weekend on my own at home, and basically I had to clean the floor in the bathroom, and I figure out that equals cut your hair on your own. Yes. So I hope that's even anyway, and if you had any similar experience that basically it shoot your head that yeah, you just want to even those ends, and just to let you know, my last video I looked like this and now I look like that. This is how I ended up making sure that the both sides are even. Never ever do that at home. Yeah. So now let's go to the pleasant portion of this podcast, I presume, which is giveaways. In the episode 24, as you may not know, I was giving a cup of pattern. Well, it was cup of tea, but I created it, maybe we can call it cup of pattern. Basically, I said, if you're interested, just leave the comment down below and I will draw a person from those comments, and that person can pick a pattern of their own choice under €4. So let's do that. Give me a sec and I'll give you a winner. So I know who the winner is, and I hope the sound doesn't go crazy because I believe the last time it was going crazy because I had a laptop on here and it's maybe something with the Wi-Fi going on. So yeah, the winner is, ta-da! Natalie Sheldon, and she loves the segment in the jar because she can find new podcasts, and her favorite thing that day was to get some fresh flowers from the farmer's market. Isn't that cute? Yeah, flowers and me, basically. I don't know, do you see the green things there? Yeah, do you? That's me. Well, get in touch with me, give me your Ravelry name, and tell me what the pattern is. I don't think you wrote it down below, did you? Nope, you didn't. So let me know and I will tell you all in the next episode. Why not, isn't it? It's not a secret, isn't it? Okay, well now it's something really cool, guys, you know, patterns on the side. I got a big parcel and there is some spoiling for you too. You see those bags? You see them? You see them? Now, I received not 2 but 4 bags from Diane, and I'll show you my ones when I'll be showing you my whips because I'm using them and I enjoy them. I really love them. Thank you so much. And well, Diane is not only spoiling me, she's spoiling you too. So this will be this episode giveaway. So. Well, those 2 bags are going to go to 2 separate giveaways, okay? I will spread them between episodes, so if you're a maker, a crafter, and you want to donate something to give away and yeah, spoil us a bit, feel free to get in touch with me. You can do that on Instagram or Ravelry, any of those things. If not, we will have a cup of pattern. First things first, before I show you what I have over here, I need to tell you that if you want to find Diane, that the best thing to do would be to go Instagram, and this is her Instagram name, and then there is a link to her shop, because it's quite long, and I will write it down over here, but I think Instagram will be your choice to go. So follow her if you can. Scoop, scoop. She made a website, and I'm so proud of you. Anyway, so yeah, so there are loads of bags, and I, randomly went and just went through, and just to show you how beautiful they are. She has 4 types of bags. And yeah, look at these. Aren't they amazing? Well, basically, don't judge it, because this is what I like. There are plenty more that you may like that too. So definitely go and check that out. And now I'll show you what we got. Now, let's do the way I like to do the most. I'm going to give you the chance to pick first one, okay? No worries, the second one is not to me. So the first one is this one. I don't know, but do you see pink flowers over here, or do you see fish? Because I see flowers. It is so beautiful. It's quite big. It has, this is the one. Do you see this one? Holidays Beach, or we live near it. I love the contrast. I love the orange, Diane. And there's bubbles inside. I don't know if you see it. See those bubbles? Where did you get this pattern? It's so, so cool. And I really like her pulleys. They're so cute. They're really nice. They're fancy. Yeah, so that's bag number 1. You can call it the way you want to. And another one. This is longer. A little bit bigger. Yeah, the blue one's slightly bigger, as you can see. So this is such a pink flower power thingy going on over here. And obviously, lovely name. A yellow. Now you have very soft red pulley over here. And inside, my favorite, orange. Basically, I have 2 bags like that. 2 from Diane, and they're the same sizes but different fabrics. So no worries, I'm going to show you that too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave maybe Diane's link under the video in the box down below. Go on her shop and just tell me what kind of shape you like the most. There are 4 shapes. I will write it down there, hit them over here too. So just please go and just tell me which one is your favorite one. Is it like this one shape, that one? She has also the bigger one. She has also the one that's not the pulley, I think, without. Anyway, so yeah, that would be your challenge to do for this episode. Wow. Well, obviously you can write all this stuff. Like say hi, say from what country you are. That'd be really cool. I love all the comments. I always respond. Always respond. Thank you, Diane, for your package. No worries, during this episode, I'm also going to share what you gifted to me, because I basically started using it straight away. The sweets are gone. And it's not by me. Seb got it some too. Now, I have also KPC yarn, because I finished those Hong Kong satins. And ages ago, you probably haven't even know that video, but I promise you that I'm going to share some yarn with you. I was hoping that KPC are going to send something to me, because that's when we're talking, but they didn't. And I don't really mind. I have plenty of their yarn, so I will share that with you. So I was thinking that the next episode, I will do that. So definitely, you see this episode, wait for another one too. And now, next section, in the jar. Well, we don't have well, we have a winner. Well, we had a winner, right? I pulled a winner. Amber. Definitely go check her podcast, because I'll put it in the show notes again. Why not? And check it out, because hopefully the post will deliver the package to her, and she will be able to add little prizes to her giveaways. Is it going to be Cal? Is it going to be like a subscriber giveaway? I don't know. Let me know. Okay, now, so in the jar. So today I'm going to put 3 podcasters. Yeah, 3 podcasts into the jar. Let's start it. number 1, Andrea Sunitz. Well, basically, Andrea, if you're watching, Andy? Why people call him Andy? Sorry. Well, anyway, I wanted to put Andrea Sunitz into the jar ages ago, but you know, there was a history. She wanted to stop podcasting, and luckily for us, she hasn't. And I was wondering where I'm going to go, and so wasn't sure what to do. But you all know who Andrea Sunitz is because basically you recognize her beautiful blankets. I don't think I can find photos. Go on Instagram, you'll see a lot. And yeah, so, but other than that, it's like Andrea has been podcasting for a while because her latest episode is number 52. I don't know how she does it, but she actually paints, I understand, on the blankets, and I don't know, I'm drilling, my jaw is dropping because everyone wants some. So yeah, I hope I'm going to get some in the future, so finger crossed for me because basically they're there and in a few seconds they're gone. That's how good they are. Andrea, you're going into my jar. Now for sure. In number 2, and you need to know that girl because if you don't know her, you should know her. And this is Stress Knits. Sorry. And basically, she has an Etsy shop too. She dyes amazing yarn, but also she has a podcast. The last episode is episode 27, and she's showing her yarn, and she knits quite a lot. She's chatty. I like that. And if you watch one episode, please go and watch just one. You will follow. You will definitely follow. So that's basically it. That grabbed my heart, and yes. Stacey, you're in the jar. Woo! And 3. Now, this lady just started. She is on her episode 2, but if you watch her first and second, she is a pro. Not only she's a pro in knitting, I would say, even though you don't think like that, you are. And she's a pro in sewing. She has an Etsy shop again. She sells, you can buy some bags from her, but that's not her main thing, what she does with a sewing machine. The thing that she does with the sewing machine, she is a knit kids wear designer. Did I say that right? Let's write it down on the screen. Yeah, she makes clothes for kids. Anyway, but she is brilliant. She shows her knitting adventures, her sewing adventure. Lately showed her books. I don't read that many books, but I read last year. I went through the challenge and I read 32 books because I was 32 last year. No worries, I don't mind. You can know my age. So yeah, books were fine last year. This year I'm just go with knitting, like with knitting. Anyway, sorry Sandra. By the way, that's Sandra. Sandra, that's you. And you're getting into my jar. So basically, what does it mean? Because those 3 ladies, I'm not even sure that you're watching me. I don't think so. So I hope when I do that magic thing in Ravelry, you will look at me now. So basically, what does it do? I pull one podcast. It doesn't mean podcaster because sometimes there are 3 too. From the jar every month, unless something unbelievable is going to happen, and I'm just over the moon. And basically, I can share more. Let's say it that way. So I'm pulling one, and then you can pick 2 colors, one for yourself, one for your lucky viewer, and I'm going to send you a big set. I don't sell a big set, but basically it looks something like this. So it's a circular needle pouch, DPN's pouch, coaster, which is also a size for needles, but most coaster for you to drink and knit, and a few tags too. So something simple, something easy, something little, but makes me smile when I see when I see podcasters putting their prizes into their pals for giveaways. So FYI, just to tell you quickly, because Lisa got her pouch and she's giving it away, so check it. I think she's going through Instagram. Go it. Annalise, I think she's doing Cal, if I'm right. So go and check her podcast. So that's it for In the Jar section. I hope you will love those ladies because I do. And knitting. What's on my needles? Wait, go back. Another giveaway. Right, I just basically picked the bag and that's why I remember. So, quickly, about the shop maybe next time, but if you go on Instagram, go follow, repost, tag a friend. Anyway, read it. So basically, I'm giving away a bag. Where's the tote bag? It's not handmade. I basically just designed a logo and I put it on it. And there's something I made. And this is my new Flower Ball stitch markers, 2-in-1. So you can win this. Go on Instagram and check it. I will draw a winner during the next episode. So that'll be 26. Yes. So now, maybe I'll start with the one that is like, I have the little thing, like just 3 rows. So in this bag, normally I keep stash over here, basically, in those bags. I just hang them, but it's a tote bag. But basically I have a 1 ball of yarn over here, and that's like 400 grams. And I couldn't stick it with anything else, basically. So what do I have over here? So I've done that much. So here are my markers, just in case I'll need them. So Flower Power, Flower Bowl, and just random ones. And here I started flax sweater, pullover. I don't know how you call it. But basically my goal is to knit a sweater for like a 10-year-old, but I didn't do a gauge. You know, I didn't check that thingy. So I hope it's not going to end up like for grown old men. Probably it will. But I was quite surprised when I was browsing through acrylic yarn that I have, and I have it a lot. But I want to use it. Not afraid to use it. So what I have, I think I picked like 80 centimeter wire over here, Knit Pros. I was told I need 2, so I have 4 millimeters, which is size 6, and 5 millimeters, which I presume is 7. I presume. So yeah, this is how far I am. I need to apparently do 1 inch over here of a color. And no worries, this pattern is for free and it looks like this. Don't be afraid. It's bigger than my head. Basically, I got it maybe 3 years ago as a birthday present, I presume, from my dentist. Beautiful teeth. And I wasn't shocked when I actually grabbed it because I didn't pay much attention to what I got. I basically yarn and I drooled and I throw it myself at it just to touch it and stuff. I wasn't into like, wool and stuff, but this is Tivoli, I will say that. It's sorry, kind of broken, isn't it? It's a Blockbuster Aran. So basically this is for 5 millimeter needles. This is what they say. The shade is 414 and guys, 20% wool, 80% acrylic. I feel acrylic. You know what? If you use acrylic and you're going to use like a nice merino yarn, or it's like, I don't know how to compare it, but I'm an addict. I will take everything. I will knit everything. Big baby. Tivoli, I would say. Tivoli. To cover my head. So yeah, that's the first one. And I have to thank to Grace because she knitted a beautiful flax sweater, and to Vicky because she knitted a few for kids. And then now Hugh Loco, basically, she just put the stone there because, yeah, she knitted a little tiny one. But with the really, really amazing yarn. But check it out, definitely. So that's my first one. And first sweater that I'm going to follow a pattern, not just whatever I think. Cool. Who's knitting with me? Yay. And yeah, tell me what other cows I can. Some people are telling me that I can join some cows. So if you know any, yeah, write it down. Ravelry, Instagram, do that. Second, and this is Diane's bag. Isn't it cute? And it's the long one. I just put a progress keeper over here just in case I need one. I have lovely this I don't know what that is, but I love it. I love touching it. It's like a fake letter. And I have dots inside. Yay! And what do I have? I have another beautiful gift from her, and obviously I had to start knitting it. And I have that many. So they're socks, but they're not basic socks. I've done at least 3 things over here different. Okay, so first thing first is yarn. It is a Knit Picks Felici Ever After. Ever After. It's beautiful. It's purple and it's pink and has different colors. I love it. That's basically my color palette over here. I would add maybe grey, not into this one spot, maybe grey and brown, and I'm settled. And orange, and I'm settled. So yay, so colorway, no, they don't have a colorway, unless 27088 is also a colorway, and it's made in Italy. But is it American yarn? It's 50 grams ball, so I have 2. I can wash it apparently, tumble dry low. I don't think so. But Dan was so amazing that she included this beauty. Yeah. And here I have 12 patterns. Not only patterns, I have 3 options for, how you call it, cuffs. And I'm using rolled cuff in this project because I've never done that. And it looks like this. Look at this. Okay, they tell me to do a few rows. I did a few more. I don't know why. Because I was afraid it's not going to match, so I did a little bit, I think longer, or I think it's the way it is. Anyway, a pattern, and this pattern is page 16. Please open. Page 16, and it's called Basket Rib. Basket Rib. It's cutie. I would love to show you, but you know, on the sides we have the thingies over here, so not really. But I can show you that how it looks like. Cute. And there are 3 different heels, and I've never done those heels because I just basically went straight away for the Fish Lips Kiss heel. And because we have yarn, we have new caps, and we have new pattern, I figure out that's enough for the new thing. Oh yeah, and the other new thing is that with my OCD, well, I don't have OCD, but with the lately pattern that I always try to match sods, this is completely not matching. I started the way the bowl started, and that's how it goes. So yeah, I have a Fish Lips Kiss heel over here, and then one sock, it got beautifully equally on exactly one side and another. You can see it. On this one, slightly off, because I have a bit of pink, and then we're going into this lovely, is it purple? Is it navy? I don't really know, but it's amazing. This is my thing. So I finished that, so I'm on my foot. I'm knitting it cuff down. And it's so soft. Basically, before I was doing Fish Lips Kiss heel, I was thinking like this should be like a mittens or something. I don't know. Tell me. It's 75. It says 75% superwash merino and then 25% nylon. And I'm getting that from like dyers and other brands, and it looks like every yarn is different. So what the heck that's about? Now, so we have 12 patterns over here. Will I do all of them? I don't know. Well, at some point, definitely. Yeah, I'll do. I'm worried that way. I'll do this, baby. I will. At some point, definitely. Yeah, and oh, those heels. Okay, and we have heels over here. So with heels, what do we have here? Mitred heel. I hope I said that out. Gusset heel, afterthought heel. I haven't done these. And it tells you how to knit a sock from the toe up and cuff down. Yeah, thank you. It is amazing. For me, it's like the best. Now, so yeah, so that will be my 1 socks, and I figure out, because this is Knit Picks, and basically I know you see this, but this is Knit Picks design team too. So I thought that will go together pretty well. Yay. Needles. Higher sharps, obviously 2.25, US 1. And Knitting I Love pouch, obviously. Let's go to the third one. And now another one, another beauty, purple and flowers. Isn't it beautiful? It has like purple, that pulley that I want to touch it all the time, purple zip, and wait a sec, woo! Do you see that? I love taking photos of this because each time I can put it in a different way and it looks different way. It's beautiful. The inside, I have tiny flowers. Yeah, okay. Now, what do I have here? I have Canadian. This bag basically is Canadian too. So in some cows, Canada cow, 2016, I can enter that as one, in some not, as a bag, but I can enter it as a yarn. I received a yarn. I'm making a hat. So I can enter, well, I can enter my knit a hat cowl. Oh, by the way, I have a cowl, by the way. Yeah, knit a hat cowl. So you can enter that, and there's a Hey Sister hat cowl too that you can enter, and I'll enter definitely because I'm using Canadian yarn, so I can do it as a Canada 2016 cowl. They're like at least, I know, 4 podcasters, but and there is a list for more, so I maybe in the show notes I'll try to write it down there. If I want, just let me know. That will push me to do that. So what do we have here? I also, if you follow me on Instagram, I also had a pattern. Well, I still have it. It's just, oh, I want beautiful, beautiful buttons. And the person who made this button, she gave me her design, a pattern, hat pattern design. And I just basically realized that's exactly the same person. So that was amazing. So I really, really wanted to knit that hat, but with the size of those buttons, I couldn't. I want these buttons on Succetera cowl. That was Blanket Blitz cowl. I didn't win as a win. I was one of the winners because there were like loads of prizes. But I can show you these ones. Look at these. Aren't they cute? And you can notice I took 2, but basically I have them there. So I took 1 flower and I took 2 leaves, the white one and the green one, and I'm going to use that for this hat. So, ta-da! 2.25, so I can't cast on any more socks. Oh, yarn. Who's that? For God's sake. Sorry. Julie, I think it's Julie. Asselin. Yeah, and this is color Jade. Piccolo. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. 385 meters, which is 420 yards. And wash in the cold water. So yeah, I'm using here my Progress Keepers flower ball. And I figure out I'm going to make a ribbing. So I did, and I figured out I'm going to make a space for those lovely buttons I'm going to sew. They're not going to actually do their justice. I mean, they'll do their justice, but not doing their useful things, which buttons do, which is like button up. Anyway, and I figure out because I would love to kind of make a leaf, Canadian. I'm not so great. So I figure out the easiest leaf I can make is this one. I don't know, can you see it? And we have a ribbing around because I cast on 152 stitches, and I would figure out, oh my god, this could be too big, so better not to do a slouchy sock hat. It's just make it a little bit more squished to my head. You know, I have a big head. I don't have to have a bigger one. I love big hats, basically. So, I'm not sure should I finish or not, but woo, it's going to be like that. And I will have buttons over here. Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. It looks really cool. So what do you think? I still let go a bit. Do a beanie with a pom-pom. Oi. Oi. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. Well, if it's a beanie, I should probably decrease now. But I would love to really do like the creases in 3 rows or 4, like really sharp. Get me? So I think I'm going to still knit it a bit, and then I'm going to straight away do it So it kind of sits on my top, and they all have a pom-pom. And that pom-pom will be in this color. Or I have a cotton yarn, like a really, you know, like with KBC, oh, really like chunky one. But I don't know, will I have a color this way? There was a green there. Ooh, but I would like to have contrast. Would you? I think you would too. So anyway, if you think that you would need like a free pattern written down for this hat, I'll do that too. To be honest, I would love to, like, you know, make a pattern, this hat, for like 30 cents. Because that way at least I can gift that to people, you know, like not a free pattern, give a free pattern. It's like, I sent you a gift. That'd be so cool. If someone of you have done that, basically, like create a paid pattern on Ravelry and would be so kind and just put it in the bullet points, you know, how to do that, I would really appreciate that. It's cute. So now, let's take it off, even though I don't want to. Now me and my high-low, isn't it? That's how you call it with the wool? I can't wait to finish it. It's going to be amazing. And we don't have summer anymore over here. It's quite, you know, it's cool, basically. Yeah, I wear socks now. My fine and nanny socks. Can do anything with them. Well, I can do anything in them. Yeah, not with them, in them. A superwoman. So that's that. That's that. I can do it in both ways. Thank you so much. Now, what's off my needles? Washcloths. I made few. This was my first one. This is Drops Paris. Yeah, it's meant to be orange, but it looks like, well, definitely looks better in person. Then I made this one, and with a hook, I just did this to dry. And then I figure out I do another one, because why not? So I love them. This is the Grandmother's Favorite by Vintage, and it's a free pattern. So if you want to go, you can go. And who actually made me to do that? It's Vicky. Yeah, but she didn't actually make me. I basically saw her having a pile thing on her hand, and she was just, I made this, I made this, I made this. And I was like, I want to make that too. So I was thinking, is a washcloth. So what do you wash with it? Is it kitchen? Is it body wash? I was thinking. Yeah, some people wash face, isn't it? How does it work? Well, anyway, once I do my short video, because I don't want to destroy it with makeup or anything like that, and then I'll test it myself. But you feel free to write it down for me what that is. And I know, laugh at me as much as you want, but I've never had a knitted washcloth, so I'm delighted. So here, this orange one, color 13, color 61, and color 60. And I measured just one, basically, so I have leftovers 22 grams. Basically, this is the 50-gram balls. So yeah, I won't be able to make one of it, but if I join two together, I can make another one with it. And then I officially finished my ankle socks. I don't know where they are. I know I blocked them, and I know I took them off. And as I said, I was showing you how the pattern looks like. And I was wondering, if you want, I can write down a pattern, but I don't know how. Well, basically, this is just like a calf, or just the main design. Well, what I can do, I can just post maybe a PDF file to my page, and I call it like a little wave or something. You don't have a heel over that. I use Fish Lips Kiss heel, but I figure out, you know, if it's for free, just go and buy that Fish Lips Kiss heel pattern, because it is worth it. I memorize it and I just want to use it, basically, all the time, because it's fast and it works, so why not? So tell me about this hat, about the socks. Do you want? Or not? Then I won't bother, I will knit more. Now, on my radar, I have 6 patterns. Well, I have way more than 6, but I just picked 6 today, just for you. First one, Plain and Simple. Free pattern by Vera Valimaki. Isn't it lovely? Guys, free pattern. Go for it. Another one is quite cool. It's under €4, so just a hint. And it is called Lady Wolf. Magdalena, you're watching, right? And it looks like this. And it's under €4. And just to let you know, I found also another brilliant pattern from the same designer, Heidi. And it is free pattern, and it's called Meadowgrass. And they're both beautiful. But that one from under €4. Oh, I love it. Heidi, are you watching? No, I'm kidding. Another one, and another designer, and another 2 patterns. And both are for free. There are more over there, and I love her photo. I love her style. It's so cool. Anyway, and I'm talking about Caitlin. And the first one is a Black Forest. It's a hat with a bow. I'm going to knit that, definitely. Definitely I'm knitting it. And then another one is a shawl, and it's called Distinction. And it's also free pattern. But there are also other patterns, and yeah, go for it, browse it, brilliant designer, definitely. And then the last one is under €8, paid pattern, and it's Grace by Jane Richmond, and this is cardigan, isn't it? Buttons, that's cardigan. What's the difference about pullover and sweater? Is sweater like a name for everything? Like that's basically, if you go on my account on Ravelry and you see sweater, I classify sweater as everything from this area. So you have cardigans, pullovers, tops, t-shirts, I think tunics only, you don't have that there, but yeah, that's what I have. Right? Cool. 6 patterns worth seeing. Go for it. Show notes down below. Click. You have it. Save it. Mail. Well, through the whole episode, I almost told you all about the amazing gift that I received from Diane. Diane, you're the best person ever. So generous. I'm just, it's no words, basically. Because not only, like I said, 4 bags, 2 for you. She gave me this amazing, I don't know, can I call it a book? Sweets that said basically at all. Took a bag from me straight away. Those sweets, with the, I ate basically that one maple one, and the rest were just gone. Anyway, but that's not all. She sent me also another 2 amazing yarns. Well, yeah, and knit picks. Come on. So wait. You know how much I like orange. Okay, guys, someone took my card. I only have a card for my camera, 16 gigabytes, and I'm left with 4. What's that about? You know what's that about? I'll show you a bit what's that about. This is about. Okay. It's a knitting podcast. So basically, my husband left me for a weekend playing with his own toys with his friends outside in the forest for 48 hours and left me with 4 gigabyte card. He's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, he thought his game was bad. Wait for him to come back. I'm kidding. I'll manage. So, Diane, sorry for that disturbance, but I just got a little bit but that will calm me a bit. I received 2 lovely yarns, and they're both orange, and I think this is from Czech, basically, so that's like my neighbors. And because I don't live in Poland, thank you so much, because I wouldn't have probably an opportunity even to get a yarn like this. So I can't wait to knit it, but I don't have 2.25mm needles because one is on the hat and another was on the sock. So I have to wait until one of those 2 are going to, and I have leftovers from my shawl. You know, the shadow shawl, the hedgehog fibers. I have over 100 gram there, so I can knit a hat too. I need a new set. I'm getting a new set. Zincs, Knit Pro Zincs. I'll get these. I'll get these. I'll do that. And this is Regina. I think that's how you say. Oh, sorry. Oh, name over here. Fortissima Soca, Mexico. But that's Czech. Anyway, so what do we have over here? This one is color is 8077, and this is 75% Schulwaren Superwash. That's Czech German. Okay, virgin wool and polyami 25. So yeah, and we have a picture over here how that socks looks like. See it? Do you see it? Do you see it? And then I had Regina, and is that German, isn't it? Is that German? Is that made in Germany? Socken? I think that's German. So the color I think it's 5513. And do I have a photo? Oh yeah, I have a photo over here. Although I'm not sure if that's this sock, because as you could see, this is like a bluish over here, like turquoise bluish over there, but I don't see it over here. So yeah, and it says something in a language that I don't nicht. That's German. Effektmuster nicht Farbe. I don't have a clue. So yeah, I think that's German. For Fadig more Nordic color. Anyway, I think the colorways here. I'm so bad in that. But I can't wait to knit with it. So I presume I will go first with this one. Made in Italy. That's a good Italian. No, that's Czech. So Knit Picks also made in Italy. So is that means that Knit Picks is Italian and that's Italian too? Because I was thinking Knit Picks would be like American and this is German. Tell me, what do you think? That's juicy. Juicy. Thank you. I received some acrylic yarn from my friend from work, or colleague, let's call it that way. She said, I think her aunt stopped knitting and she gave me loads of stuff. Most acrylic, some they're still kind of in like a knitting progress, whips and stuff over there. I just throw the photo over here. I will just put it on the table, throw it, take a photo, put it on Instagram. That way it'll be easier for me to show because it is a lot. I think it's the pink one is definitely acrylic, as Aran definitely, and the other, the green one is really nice. It's kind of thinner, so I don't know, and it's nice green. Maybe my sister would like something from that. I don't know. So yeah, and I completely forgot to tell you, because if you follow me and if you follow my like car knitting adventures, let's call them that way, you may notice that my friend gave me a yarn. She went to London and she brought me something. How thoughtful is that? Amazing. I am so spoiled to have friends like that. So this is what I said. I got WYS, West Yorkshire Spinners. This is their yarn. Have you knit with it? If you did, please let me know. This is 100% BFL, Blueface Leicester, Aran. So this is for like, you know, thicker yarn needles, which is 5mm US 8. And it's a crew, I think the color, or 4952. A crew, 100% British wool. Yay. Okay, so if I can ask Bakery Bears to tell me what I can knit with it, you probably know all the stuff about British yarn. A beauty. It smells like sheep. Yeah, like a barn. In a good way. Anyway, you know, I do Get Fit and Knit thing. If you don't know what that is basically me trying to motivate myself somehow to start being healthier, basically to move my body and not to basically collapse on the sofa and won't be able to stand up, because I was talking about Get Fit and Knit and obviously that arrow went down because why not? I think everyone would need this, you know, just to get fitter. We eat such a crap food and we need to kind of rid of it quicker, isn't it, from our system. So this is my idea and I want to really go back to it, and I figure out that I'll be every 30 minutes of anything classifies as 1 point for me, and to be like equals the currency in your country. So basically I earn at the moment 16 points, and I can buy something. Well, that was the idea. Idea was first, well, what I did first, what did I buy? I don't remember. I bought something and I had to pay it off. That was the first thing. Then I wanted to save money, points, and then buy stuff. But I couldn't figure out if my husband is coming into my room and saying that he will help me to wind my yarn. I think that's enough. That means I need a Swift, and I got a Swift. Well, it's going to be delivered to me soon, so hopefully I can kind of exercise. So if you see on Instagram a loads of Evas, like a woman that it's not me, that looks amazing. That's not me. That's her. And she has a few free programs on YouTube, so I'll put links down below if you're interested. She's Polish, but it's amazing. Start with scalpel, then do the one that it's underneath that, which basically takes 25 minutes, but there's 10 minutes stretching, so that's count. And then it's a killer, whichever you want to say. This is the third one, and this is for like advanced people. Hopefully me in a while. But yeah, so I will link those there if you're interested and you want to join, or at least to try to do those exercises. What I do, basically, when she tells you to hold or you see her in position, just have a break and then join her when she's back, you know, just to get into gist of it, and that'll be it. Yeah. Scalpel is about 35 minutes. Tell me what part you like the most. I like the one when she's doing this, you know, like abdominal crunches, and my neck is going to explode. Not my belly, my neck. Yeah, everyone has a best moment in that session, so enjoy. In the links in the show notes down below. And do you have the thing that if you haven't exercised for like years, you know, a few weeks, years, whatever, and then you do something and then you're like, oh my God, out of breath, but after like 30 minutes after the session you think like, oh, I lost 3 sizes, basically. Well, it's not true, but you feel that everything kind of sucked in, and you're rock, you're a superwoman, you can break the brick, something like that. Do you have that too? Do you? I think you do. Oh, by the way, get fit in it. Cutting grass, hoovering if it takes you longer than 30 minutes, it counts. Even shopping, if you walk and you know you have to do it for 30 minutes, would count too. It's just I wash dishes and doesn't count because I stand. But at least I can watch podcasts. Oh, I think that's all. Thank you so much for being here with me, that I could share stuff with you. Don't forget to write a comment down below. Go on Diane's website. I'll leave link, or you can go through her Instagram and write it down. One of those 4 types of the bags you like the most. Because fabrics, she has loads, but type-wise. Thank you so much for joining me and visiting my little channel, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and give me some hugs, likes, and see you on Instagram. Bye. That was fun.